Hey everybody, it's Chase with American Vintage Adventures again, and today we are here at Epcot to start part 1 of the Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge. Come with me, I got you, let's go do this. Okay, first some rules to this Genie Plus challenge. So this is a challenge that I'm gonna undertake over a couple of days here during my staycation at, well, I'm staying in a couple different resorts here and you'll be able to see that. But I am gonna do Genie Plus in a couple of different ways. Today I'm starting out with kind of sleeping in and getting to the park casually, 9:45, 10 a.m. and seeing what we can get throughout the day. Now, what I've done is for each day, I'm gonna buy it for all 4 parks because right now it's only a couple of dollars difference. And I'm going to see how Genie Plus performs at different parks when you kind of arrive late, and then different parks when you get up and you're there early. Now, we're not gonna do rope drop challenge with Genie Plus because that's sort of unfair. Because rope drop is in and of itself a way to skip the lines. But we're gonna kind of see it, how it plays out at different places, different parks. We're gonna see how many rides I can ride all together over the next couple of days while I'm still doing other things, filming other things, so that we can see if Genie Plus is legitimately something that is worth it and how much you can do with it if you are not absolutely glued to your phone and all you really do is adjust your expectations and the time you arrive at the park, because that's what's realistic. It's not necessarily realistic for everybody to be rope dropping every day and stacking it and all those kind of things. Let's see how it plays in a real world environment. That's the challenge for me to take on. So come with me on this Chase vs. Genie Plus adventure. Let's go do it. So I was late getting here this morning, like I said, just kind of took my time getting up like you might do on a vacation if you're not rope dropping. And because of that, there are no more lightning lanes for today for Remy's Ratatouille. So you accept that fact. If you're not gonna get up early, you're not gonna get everything that you want out of Genie Plus. But I did go ahead and book another very popular one here, Frozen Ever After, for I believe it's 6:40 p.m. tonight. They might ask why book so far out. Well, I can always keep checking with it throughout the day and see if there's an earlier one. But because I went ahead and grabbed that one earlier, all I have to do is wait my 2-hour window, and I booked that before I ever got in the park. So all I have to do is wait my 2-hour window, and then I can book some for earlier. So I'll have that one later, and then I can start stacking them. So go ahead and take that one. That one is a very hard one to get. We got it without a whole lot of effort, and we'll see what else we can get throughout the day. Okay, checking in on the Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge, and it is kind of slim pickings here at Epcot, having gotten up, you know, kind of late, gotten here at about 9:45, and the crowds are technically kind of light today, to the point where this is one of the first good to go days for annual pass holders, which means you don't have to have any reservations today at any of the parks, because they're expecting the parks to be pretty light in terms of crowds today. And yet there's not a lot going for Genie Plus here at Epcot. Epcot's a hard park because there's not that many rides, and you know, you don't need it for things like Grand Fiesta Tour has a 5-minute wait, so you don't need that. But you do need, you dropped something up there. you do need it for like things like soaring and things like that. So I'm trying to use the things that you really need it for, not just things that you could walk on. That's kind of cheating. And right now I could get soaring, but it's during my lunch reservation, so we're gonna have to keep checking back on this challenge and see how it goes. a little check-in on our chase versus the Genie Plus. So I was able to get, and this is a little outside the Genie Plus, but I was able to get a virtual queue for Guardians at the 1 o'clock window. And I have also now booked Soarin' for around, I believe, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I have Frozen and Soarin' and Guardians. I'm going to wait my 2 hours, see if I can get something before Frozen and Guardians around my late lunch reservation. I'll spit it out in a second, and we'll just kind of continue seeing how this day goes. What we'll probably do is, after my last lightning lane here, we will probably jump over to Magic Kingdom, which is open later tonight, and see what else we can get there as well. So just a little check-in on the Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge. That is absolutely epic piece of sci-fi artwork right there. I am on my way over on this Genie Plus challenge to Grand Fiesta Tour. Is it needed? No, but I have time to kill before my late lunch reservation. So in the interest of grabbing something else, I am grabbing Grand Fiesta Tour. I'm headed over there right now, and this cool piece of art just caught my eye over here. This is badass sci-fi stuff. This is over at the Pop Art tent, and yes, the nerd in me absolutely loves this. Super cool little side mission over on our way on the Genie Plus challenge. It is always fun riding with Donald. Donald is my favorite, and as it turned out, on the app it said a 5-minute wait for Grand Fiesta Tour. The line was backed out almost all the way out of the pyramid, so, or the temple, whatever you want to call it, so, which is odd to say for that one. All right, I'll check back in, let you know how this challenge is going a little bit later. It's crowded here now. All right, it is time for a Chase vs. Genie Plus update here at Epcot. I have now been able to stack some lightning lanes together. This is without a whole lot of effort, just kind of checking back ever so often and seeing what's available. Right now, stacked up, I have Living with the Land, then I have Soarin', then I have Test Track, then I have Frozen, and thrown in there, I also have Guardians of the Galaxy, but that is a virtual queue that I got at 1 o'clock. So I am stacking some things up right now and just gonna knock them off. I mean, this is without even trying. Like, I have gone like an hour or two stretches without even looking at my phone. I've not modified anything. This is just taking what's available and putting it together. Right now, I'm on my way over to use mine on Living with the Land, and we'll check back in on this challenge here soon. But it does seem like I'm getting a pretty good bit of things done, even without trying and having gotten here kind of late. So we'll see how it finishes up today in round one of Chase vs. Genie Plus. There is not a lot of difference right now between Lightning Lane and Standby. It's pretty much a walk-on. But hey, I didn't know that when I grabbed it. It's going to lead right into Soarin', which is right here with it, so why not? Time to relax with some Living with the Land.
Beneath The surface of the land roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet.
All right, we are off of Living with the Land, and my lightning lane window starts in about 3 minutes at 5:20 over here at Soarin'. So we're gonna go check in, and Genie Plus, I'm winning this challenge today. Let's go Soarin'.
Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else?
Here we go. Okay, on this Genie Plus challenge here, we have just knocked out Soarin'. So that is the Grand Fiesta Tour, that is Living with the Land, that is Soarin', and now we are on our way over straight from here because the time is just about to start for my lightning lane window in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna head across the park and do test track, and I'll let you know how it's going. We still have Frozen after that, so not too bad on this Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge, round 1. Good noises right here. It's time to redeem our lightning lane for test track. This is my vehicle. So Genie Plus is definitely worth it in here. It's about an hour wait, and I walk straight into where you design your vehicle. And while that's cool, I still kind of miss the crash test dummy theme that used to be. Wouldn't mind seeing a re-theme here. But it is kind of cool to design your car, although it seems like it never pops up that my car is in my car with me. Let's go see if it is this time.
Monitoring road surface.
Here we go.
Connected to on. SIM card performance data acquired.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing SIM car off-road and extreme weather sequence. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Of course, it didn't show my car.
Vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
Never shows my car. Never shows my car. Oh wait, here's my car up here. Hey, there's my car. There's my silver car, for one.
Commencing responsiveness test.
Responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active. Crash avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying.
Oh, doesn't show my car this time. All right, on this Genie Plus, or Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge here, round one, we are off of test track, and I think I got about 20-30 minutes until Frozen, so we're gonna head on over that way and be there for that, and hopefully we can squeeze that in and then make it back up to the front just in time for the virtual lightning lane for, or just the virtual lane for Guardians of the Galaxy. So let's see what we got. So it turns out on this Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge that I did make a mistake, but I somehow ended up winning. My lightning lane for Frozen didn't actually start until 6:50, and I arrived at 6:30, but the awesome cast member, she went ahead and scanned me on in anyway. It probably doesn't hurt that I'm by myself, so I didn't have a big party getting here early, but sometimes they will bend it by a couple minutes here and there. In this case it was 20, which will help me get in and out of here and back over to my virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy. So pretty excited about that. Doing pretty good on this Genie Plus challenge. Take a look around in here at Frozen Ever After. Right now it is a 95-minute standard wait. There's my favorite trick again, making it look like it's outside at night when it's inside. I know, I'm such a big kid about that, but it's cool. You gotta enjoy the little things. So I got a front row on Frozen all to myself. How cool is that? Here we go. Okay, so I am on and off of Frozen at about 6:52. So this is actually a time that my Genie Plus lightning lane was supposed to start, but I was saved those 20 minutes by the awesome cast member, and she did me a solid because I got the times wrong. But now I really have about 20 or 30 minutes roughly before my virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm going to take my time, headed back over there, getting close to the end of the night on this challenge. And it's loud. So my virtual lightning lane or virtual queue is about to be called. It's 1:30, they're boarding 1:29 now. I'm going to see how long it is once I get into the queue line, because pro tip, just because you got a virtual queue doesn't mean you won't have to wait in line. Sometimes that line, even when you're called, could still be 45 minutes, an hour, 15 minutes or more. So you got to keep that in mind. I'm going to go in here and check it out, see how long it is. This is my favorite ride, this and Tower of Terror now. This got up there with Tower of Terror. It is at the top of my list, and I absolutely love this ride. I love this IP. Guardians are some of my favorite Marvel movies, and this roller coaster is like nothing else, and I absolutely love it. But on this Genie Plus challenge, Chase vs. Genie Plus, I think round one is going to wrap up right there today here at Epcot. This is the round where I didn't get up early and buy Genie Plus at 7 o'clock. I just got to the park whenever. It was about 9:45, 10 o'clock. And I still ended up being able to do a lot. I did Grand Fiesta Tour. I did Living with the Land. I did Soarin'. I did Frozen Ever After. I did Test Track. So I was able to get a lot. The one thing I really missed out on by sleeping in and by not getting it at 7 o'clock and getting here late was Remy's Ratatouille. You're gonna have to get up early to get that one. So that one is one that you kind of missed out on. But pretty much everything else I did here. I still could grab one for Spaceship Earth tonight if I want to on my way out. I might do that. But in this Chase vs. Genie Plus challenge, where you sleep in, I think I came out on top. I think this is a really good challenge and practical. I didn't just like stay on my phone all day. I just kind of checked it here and there. I shot videos, I did other things. So I wasn't married to my phone. And I was still able to get all that stuff. Now I'm gonna do this challenge again, where I rope drop and I get up at 7 o'clock and do all those kind of things and see what it's like. But for this challenge, I think that's gonna wrap it up. And if you've enjoyed this, or if there's other challenges you'd like to see me do, let me know in the comments. But for right now, this is Chase with American Vintage Adventures saying have a great AVA day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.